Hello, everyone. It's the day. Oh, I have been waiting for this day for 7 months. Oh, Mars moves out of Gemini and moves into Cancer. I'm excited. Mars has been hitting mine and my twins' first house for the last 7 months. And any of you that know astrology and know what Mars represents, it's the planet of war, warlike aggression, that go energy, moving energy, that passion within you. It's been kind of fiery around my house, to say the least. So let's get into how this energy is going to be coming in today for all of us as a collective. Today is known as the projector day, the seer day. I've made a lot of notes, so you're going to see me looking on the screen. You may be able to see better, be more efficient, see a better way to get things done. You're here to share that with others, but you must be invited first before you can share. Otherwise, you are going to be hit with this energy of bitterness, rejection, abandonment, all those not so good feels. So listen to your splenic instincts today. Find creative places with other people around to help allow a more creative flow to come in for you. With the crown at the top and ajna being fixed, this is centering around your pineal gland for the crown. It's Capricorn and Pisces energy. And this is being still in our truth and knowing that what we're getting, what ideas and information that are coming in to us is true within ourselves, despite what others may say. You may have at times doubt that within yourself and others, but this should be more directed towards information, not particularly towards other people. Use discernment with that. On the ajna below that, this is also a fixed energy, and it's the astrology signs associated with this is Aries and Taurus. The body parts associated are the anterior and posterior pituitary glands. This is all around opinions. Don't be so set on your perception of how you're seeing things. Be more discerning about how you're processing the ideas and thoughts that are coming in, that you are processing them based on fact and logic and not on just your opinion or how you perceive the information. Learn to see the beauty of the idea rather than quickly acting on it. This energy is of rationality and is projected in meaning that you must be invited to share this information. Again, there's that share, that projector energy. So focus on what is good for you, what makes sense to you, and let go of the need for validation. Moving on down to the throat. It's an open energy. This is a surrounding of assimilation. The throat is the motor function that feeds and motorizes all the other centers. With it being open like that, it doesn't have the fixed energy within it to motorize it. So be mindful of how you're communicating. If you're over talking too much, openly sharing too much, realizing that all the foundations you will be, this is the energy you're feeling, I'm sorry, that all the foundations can be split apart, new thoughts and awarenesses, but you have to again wait for that right timing to speak on this. It's a game changer in the world type of energy, but again, only to the people who are ready to hear it, who will resonate with it. So you have to be mindful of when you speak on it. You could be feeling this energy of just do it, figuring out the details later. Feeling very excited about your creative projects. This gate is more about having the skills to do the work, but it's not depth. No mastery yet is brought into this. So make sure that you'll be learning you might be initiating things and acting on them without actually having full depth in that, which is fine because that mastery will come later. The astrology signs associated with this center is the Taurus and Gemini. The body parts are thyroid and parathyroid. Moving on down to the identity center. This is a fixed center, fixed energy. It's the keeper of the keys. You have a knowing of what it takes to keep a structure and foundation flowing. You have a knowing about resources and what is needed to create and sustain a strong structure. You may be feeling so much love for humanity right now, and this can be expressed in extreme ways. Be careful to not fall into being a martyr, though. Your aura is feeling very big right now. People will notice you before you even walk in the room. Your rhythm within you is ever changing, and you may be trying to find out what that rhythm is and which direction that you need to go in. How you may be able to help humanity. And this could potentially trigger others, so be mindful. The astrology signs associated with this again is Taurus and Gemini, and the body part is liver. The next, moving on to the side of the identity, is the heart and will center. Again, it's fixed energy. This is known as the treasure, the gates that are activated with this. You can be a very valuable resource to the group, to others, knowing how and where is best to use resources and spend your money. Because of this knowing and love that you may have of material things, though, it may come across as controlling, so just be aware of that. Don't be surprised if you feel led to change directions or do something different, and this can be shocking to yourself and to others even. The astrology sign that's associated with this is Aries, and the body part is the thymus, Christ consciousness. And if you want to know a little bit more about the thymus, you can check out the video that I did 2 days ago where I talked a lot about the thymus. The next, moving on, is sacral. This is open, so it's influenceable. Any of the open centers that are not fixed, those are energies that are susceptible to being influenced by the outside, not something that's fixed within you that you just know. So it's the gates that are activated with this is around responsibility, and you may be feeling a responsibility for what is best for others, needing to nurture and provide for them. But it's important to make sure that you don't sacrifice yourself in the process of that. You are not responsible for another and their healing, so be mindful. The astrology sign for this is Taurus, and the body part is ovaries and testes. Solar plexus, moving on to the right, it's again open. This is again this house is emotions, the center does. So anything to do with like how you're feeling. This is a lot of the gates that are activated in this center today is a lot about revolutionary energy. You may be feeling the impulse to go after or leave certain things behind, whether that be in a partnership, work, friendship. Don't be impulsive. The energy is going to feel like you need to be impulsive. Just be mindful to allow that energy to flow through you. Don't be impulsive with it. Sit with it. Because it's open, you are being influenced by external energies again. So make sure to let the emotions flow through you before making any decisions. Ask yourself, are you only looking at the situation from a black and white angle? Allow spirit to flow through you and see if maybe this will bring in a new way of looking at something, a new perspective you could have of the situation. Again, this is, the astrology sign that's associated with this is the Pisces, and body parts are kidneys and pancreas. And I'm giving you information about the body parts because pay attention to your body and how your body may be feeling today. And if you're sore and achy in certain places, look to this message and see if some of those areas might be things that are highlighting for you right now. Because again, your body's going to speak to you through aches and pains and just or like energy flowing through it. Okay, moving across to the other side of the solar plexus is the spleen. It's a fixed energy. This is about correction. Let's see, the astrology signs for this is Libra and Scorpio. The body parts are spleen and lymphatic systems. This is about you may be having fears that might be surfacing, that nothing will ever be perfect, leaving you to shut down or something or shutting down on something because you think it might fail. Do a course correction per se. This energy, when not recognized, can feel kind of harsh. And you might be displaying that to other people. You may have to be able to, or you may have the ability to be able to sniff out like when people are bullshitting you or if they're not being honest with you. And base your opinion on them based off of those feelings and those fears that are surfacing. Ask yourself these following questions. Do you struggle with fear that life has no meaning at all? Or that the shoe will always drop? People will always hurt you. Could you change that and see the lesson or opportunity within the struggle? Do you judge yourself? What patterns of self-sabotage are you aware of? Be mindful of all of those things. Moving on down to the root. This is around your adrenal glands. This is fixed energy. This is Capricorn and Aquarius. This is the Pluto that's coming in right now. Be mindful to sit and bring in joy and acceptance of the changes that are coming in, and don't allow fear to push you in the wrong direction. Sit with the feelings that you're feeling and let yourself flow. I hope you have a great day.